Hi, and welcome to Foxys Den. And what have we got on the bench today? My cup. We've got this little black box here. Anyone want to take a guess at what this might be? Yeah, we've got a multi-section chrome-plated eye stabber on the back. Got a couple of phono sockets and a little slide switch. Well, this is my other FM transmitter, which I built quite some time ago. I built this one before I built the little one that I showed you before. Right, let's get out the old screwdriver and get the lid off so you can have a look on the inside. And by the way, if anyone's noticed any change in my audio, please let me know. As I say, I'm trying out a new microphone at the moment. It's just plugged into my smartphone at the moment, so that's the thing I'm using for all my videos just at the moment. I do have a rather nice Canon M50 downstairs somewhere, which I haven't got to grips with yet, and eventually I shall dig that out and I shall get going with that, and we'll see how things go with that. Right, well, as I say, here we go. Is that lid coming off? I do hope I've taken the batteries out of this. It's a long time since I opened this. It must be years and years. Oh, it doesn't want to come apart. Yes, yeah, there we go. It's coming apart. Bit of foam on the top. Oh dear. Yes, I can see that I had left the batteries in it at one time, and they have somewhat corroded a little bit at the bottom here. There's a little bit of sticky tape there has come apart as well, but there we go. As I say, this is my little FM transmitter. This is the transmitter section. You probably recognize this as being it's actually a TV tuner, which is being used as the oscillator for this thing. And we've got a little bit of clever circuitry going on here. I'm not really very good at explaining exactly what that actually does, but this is actually a stereo transmitter. I believe this splits the left and right and broadcasts them side by side alternately, and then the receiver just puts it all back together again, hopefully in stereo. Well, that's how I remember it, but I'm sure somebody will be able to tell me a bit better about down the thingy, what's it's yeah, the bit below the video, in the comments. As I say, it does actually run from 12 volts. I've replaced the battery holder from what it used to be. It used to be one of the long ones, but I managed to find one of these that would fit in there. And you can see that we've got a nice little green LED here again. Yes, it's the same as the one fitted into the other device, which in fact I still have here somewhere. Yep, here it is. This is the other one with the again with the little green LED, which was a lot of fun, as I said before, filing this out. But this one I didn't really need to do much filing. It was just a little slight notch. And before anyone asks where I got this particular case from, I've absolutely no idea whatsoever. All I remember is that I bought two pieces of aluminium like this, and it already had these holes drilled into it, and I couldn't think what to do with it. And then when I saw the size of this printed circuit board and the transmitter itself, I thought I'd just lay them out on this panel, and everything all seemed to slot into place. I had actually intended putting some nice wood ends on here, but that sort of went by the wayside because I didn't have a piece of wood handy for it. So I just used this black plastic, which I've which is what the other one was actually made of. This black plastic, which is nearly about 3mm in thickness. I had quite a bit of it, and I've used it for one or two other projects as well. But there we are. Well, thanks for looking. Thanks for watching. As always, leave the comments down below, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-zy daisies.